Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Katarina and today I'm going to talk about thrush. I'm going to tell you everything about what the thrush actually is, what are the usual causes, how you can treat yourself by using natural and more gentle products, and also about the prevention. Thrush is something what almost every single woman in the world experienced at least once in her life. Some ladies are more lucky and they don't have problems like that. Some ladies, unfortunately, are struggling with the thrush quite often. You can experience it happening every single month, sometimes few times in a month. There are a few usual causes, so I will tell you everything about that. So if you do have a trouble with the thrush and you are somebody who does have a problem quite often and wants to prevent it and wants to help herself and doesn't want to use chemical products, then stay watching and I will tell you everything about it. I think this video is going to be very long because my list is very long, everything what I want to tell you. Let's start thinking about what the thrush actually is. It's usually caused by imbalance in bacteria in vagina. If you don't like word vagina, then you shouldn't be probably watching this video because I'm going to mention it many times, I'm afraid. We all have a lot of bacteria in our bodies which are beneficial for us, and as well is a bacterial flora in our vagina which is keeping everything in balance, in a good health. Sometimes these bacteria could be attacked by something or something in your body or from the environment around you could cause imbalance, and this can lead to developing a thrush. Thrush is usually very annoying. You can experience itchiness outside, sometimes pain inside of your vagina. Also, many times it's coming with quite distinctive smelling discharge, which is not the best thing to experience. Overall, it's very annoying, not very comfortable experience. The itchiness is really bad. Let's talk first about what are the usual causes of a thrush. So very well known, everyone heard about it, probably every woman, and a lot of women experience it, are antibiotics. Antibiotics are very beneficial if you are struggling with a bacterial infection, but how they work is that they are basically killing bacteria. Antibiotic cannot tell what is a good bacteria and what is a bad bacteria in your body, so basically they are going and destroying them all. They are not sparing the good bacteria. That's why you can experience thrush during or after antibiotic treatment. Antibiotics will basically kill the good bacteria in your vagina, and that's how you will develop a thrush. Yay! Another very common cause is hygiene. Hygiene, as we all know, every girl was probably taught by a mother how to wipe the bottom after going on the toilet, but also with the hygiene we are counting using different products, body products as shower gel, soaps and stuff like that, bath stuff. It's very important to use on your private area products which are made for using on a private area. You can get different soaps, you can get different shower gels. Some of the products which are made for body can dry the skin. Also, some of them can have a lot of perfumes which can also cause the problem. Another thing which I'm counting to hygiene is using period products as sanitary towels, for example. You can see if you walk to the shop that there is a huge selection. A lot of them are kind of plasticky one, and these are not very good for your private areas because they are not very breathable. They are not giving your skin option to breathe, and also many times they contain perfumes, so be careful with that. Another very common cause which not many of us do know about it is the diet. Diet can cause a lot of different problems in our body, and one of them is thrush as well. And we can count stress as a cause and many other causes sometimes which are very hard to be detected, but that's why I am making also these videos and always pinpointing that It is important if you have any problem with your body, any symptom, your body is trying to tell you that something is wrong. Very important is to try and investigate, not just deal with the symptoms, not just get rid of a problem, but also try to think and go deeper and try to find the reason why you are experiencing all these problems. This will help you for the future, this will help you to prevent medical issues, and it will just make your life easier. Treatment, my favorite part. I'm not going to recommend you all the cotrimazole pessaries or creams. Everyone who went through Thrush know this product. I would probably recommend you to try and avoid using them. They are chemicals, and if you are somebody crazy like me who doesn't like to use a chemical product, then go ahead and maybe try the stuff which I am just about to recommend you. First, and very important, and the most important, and my very favorite product would be probiotics. I don't know if you ever heard about them, you might be familiar with them, but probiotics are basically little capsules which are boosted with bacteria, but they are boosted with bacteria which your body actually needs. There are a few companies on the market which are making probiotics specially targeted for women struggling with the thrush and other ladies' problems. So if you will do a little bit of investigating, you can find the right product for you. To pick a company who does have certificates and all tested done, so they can guarantee you that the bacteria in the capsules which you are buying will be alive until the end of expiration date. Not every time with the probiotics high price means high quality. I did see a lot of companies and I did came across a lot of different products, and I learned that the research is the most important thing what you should be doing, especially while considering taking antibiotics. Some companies are a little bit cheeky and they are trying to tell you that their product is the best because it's the most expensive, and they did invest a lot of effort to creating it, but that's not always true. So do your research. I did find my favorite company in UK, which is called Optibac. Their products are very good. They are not very expensive. They are quite affordable, and I've seen and I studied all day tests and all the research which they did, and I know they are quite a reasonable company. So if you are struggling to find some good one, maybe try their product. Unfortunately, in UK there is not very many companies who are selling probiotics, but I think the market is getting better and better. The people do know a little bit more about the probiotics they did know probably 2 years ago, and I have to say in the continent is much more developed. There is much bigger selection of probiotics, and you can really pick different one for almost every single problem which you can imagine. But here is a little bit limited, but you can still find some good products, and you can still find some good products for your certain problem. And if you are struggling with the thrush, as I mentioned before, you are experiencing imbalance in your good bacteria in your body, and these probiotics will help you to rebuild your bacteria and to rebuild the healthy bacterial flora in your vagina, which will lead to improving your thrush symptoms, and thrush will go away very nicely. I did meet during my career a lot of ladies who were struggling with the thrush quite often, almost every month or after every period or before every period, and after they started taking these probiotics, everything just disappeared. It's not always just about the probiotics. As I said, probiotics will help you to rebuild the bacteria, but it's very important to find out why are you suffering with these problems. Very often the thrush is coming with an unhealthy, unbalanced diet. Diet is something what I'm talking about in every single of my videos, I think, but it's so important to feed your body with a good quality of food, with good nutrition, with something which your body does need. And you generally don't need the sugar, the artificial sugar or any other sweeteners. All what you need is some vegetable and fruit. So be very careful with your diet. Have a look into your diet. If you are struggling with the thrush very often, try to do some changes, maybe some adjustments, and see how your body will react. Maybe the diet is the problem. Also as well, drinking a lot of fluid. Another thing which I found very helpful and very useful is chamomile. Chamomile is a dry herb. You can use it for a sitting bath. It's very easy to make it. Just make yourself a bath. Don't put anything inside, just a dried chamomile, and sit there for a few minutes. Chamomile is very calming, and also it does have a very calming effect for the skin. So if you are going through a thrush and you are experiencing itchiness and irritation and discharge, the chamomile can help you to calm down your skin while you are going through the treatment. So no creams necessary really. You can help yourself by using a natural product very nicely and very effectively. With a chamomile bath, if your thrush is very bad, you can do it every day. Sometimes if you do have a time, you can do it a couple of times a day. Chamomile is also very effective if you do have a small child suffering with thrush. You can make a sitting bath for them as well. Also, probiotics are very safe for children as well. So let's talk about the prevention. As I mentioned, antibiotics are usually the most common cause of a thrush for women. If you are taking antibiotics, or if you ever took the antibiotics and you experienced the thrush, take probiotics ahead. Don't wait until your symptoms will develop, but if you know that you are going to start antibiotic treatment, take probiotics before that, or start taking them together with antibiotics. In this case, when you're taking them as a prevention, I wouldn't recommend you to take the ladies one, but I would recommend you to go and buy a special antibiotics, a special probiotics which are made and developed to be taken with the antibiotics, because they are made to be resistant to antibiotics. So bacteria in the capsules won't be killed by antibiotics. Complicated process. Again, you should be doing your research and find out if the company actually do have a test made so they can guarantee you that the actual probiotics you are taking are antibiotics resistant, so they won't be killed and you are not just wasting your money for nothing. Diet. Sugar is something what can cause actually thrush and discomfort, because sugar can affect your bacterial flora as well. So if your diet is very rich on sugars, have a look at it. Try to adjust your diet. Also, balance of a good nutrients and good vitamins, good minerals should be taken by you, should be eaten. Try to avoid everything what was pre-made or what was touched by somebody before. Try to buy simple ingredients and make everything from scratch by yourself, and there is a guarantee that you know what did you put into your food and you know what you are eating. Hygiene, which I mentioned before. Again, try to use a special soaps and special shower gels for intimate area. Even with them, if you are picking something for yourself, some of the companies are making very perfumed products, so try to avoid the perfumes in the products which you are using in your private area. You can use sanitary towels and tampons. I would recommend you to go more cotton way. Try to get some cotton ones, preferably unbleached cotton, some organic cotton. You do have a big selection of period products, so you just need to do your research and look a little bit harder, but it's not impossible. You can do that. And try to avoid all these plastic, I don't know how to call them, what is the material on the top, but I hate them, the sanitary towels, which they look like they're made of plastic, and why would you like to have a plastic on your skin? Underwear, try to wear nice breathable materials. Also, thongs are not the friends with preventing a thrush. You might heard that a lot and you might think this is stupid, but it is true. The thongs are really a type of underwear which are making all the bad bacteria excited because they can travel around and they can nest in your vagina or in your urine tract, and you can experience a lot of ugly infections and a lot of ugly problems. So if you are somebody who is wearing this type of underwear, I would probably consider it. Maybe use it sometimes, not every day, especially not when you are dealing with the thrush at the moment. Something else which probably people don't like to talk about is a hygiene after sexual intercourse and before as well. But hygiene after sexual intercourse is very important for ladies because this is a time when the bacteria again could spread around. So be aware of that. Use the soaps, use the showers, stay clean and protect yourself. In many cases, ladies do experience getting a thrush after sexual intercourse, and this is something what we should be looking at, because that could be that not you are doing something wrong, but there is a potential that your partner is actually suffering with the thrush at the moment and he or she doesn't even know about it. If you do have a male partner and you do experience thrush after every intercourse, I would be very precautious with hygiene, but also because they cannot really use probiotics, maybe try to give them chamomile bath, but if not, then I will probably go for clotrimazole cream and treat your partner with this cream, just so you can both enjoy your life and you can have a nice and healthy sexual life without any problems afterwards for yourself. So be aware of that. That's the option as well. This could be caused by your partner. Looking at my list, I think we are done. I think I mentioned everything what I wanted to. If you still do have some questions, or your case is more complicated and you just cannot find the reason why you experience a thrush, you can still contact me, DM me on Instagram. Probably you wouldn't like to leave a comment down below. I assume not every woman is open and not every woman wants to talk about her problems openly. But feel free to contact me. I will try to help you if I can. If not, I will refer you to somebody else. Also, leave a like if you like the video. Subscribe to a channel if you want to see more of my videos. I do have some videos available on my channel about health problems and common health issues and how to treat them by natural and herbal way. Also, I have more videos coming for you, so stay tuned. I am very happy that you watched this video. I'm happy that you came and see me, and I hope I will see you with my next videos. I am uploading every Tuesday if my internet will let me, so I'm doing my best. And I hope I will see you next week with my next video. I have no idea what this is going to be about, but I'm sure it will be something interesting. So take care, have a nice week, and I'll see you on Tuesday. Bye!